When the news broke that Michael Douglas had left behind a massive fortune, the world was stunned. But what truly broke hearts wasn't the number in his bank account. It was the story behind how he built it and what it meant to the family he left behind. For decades, Douglas has been Hollywood royalty, the son of the legendary Kirk Douglas, and an icon in his own right, with unforgettable roles in Wall Street, Fatal Attraction, and Basic Instinct. But behind that confident smile and movie star aura was a man who spent much of his life balancing fame, family, and the heavy burden of legacy. As the son of one of Hollywood's greatest actors, Michael always carried a sense of responsibility to live up to his father's name, to build something lasting, and to carve out his own identity in a world that constantly compared the two. And while he succeeded beyond measure, his journey came with sacrifices, heartbreak, and an unshakable sense of guilt that even his wealth couldn't erase. Those close to Michael say that his later years were spent in quiet reflection. He had achieved everything: Oscars, a beautiful marriage to Catherine Zeta-Jones, and the respect of every major filmmaker in Hollywood. But it was the personal struggles that often weighed most heavily on him. His son, Cameron Douglas, faced years of turmoil and addiction, and Michael's open struggle to help him was a reminder that even the most powerful families in the world are not immune to pain. When Michael spoke publicly about it, his voice would tremble, not from weakness, but from the deep love of a father who refused to give up. He once said in an interview, "You can have all the success in the world, but when your family hurts, it breaks you in places no one can see." Those words haunted his fans, a glimpse into the heart of a man who had everything, yet still felt the weight of the world on his shoulders. And so, when the reports surfaced of the incredible estate and fortune he left behind, it wasn't just about money. His family wasn't crying over numbers. They were crying because every piece of that fortune represented a lifetime of work, perseverance, and memories. The properties in Beverly Hills and Majorca, the art collection, the trust funds, all of it symbolized Michael's desire to protect and provide for those he loved. But more than the material wealth, he left behind something far more powerful: wisdom and love. According to sources close to the Douglas family, Michael had handwritten letters for his children and wife, sealed and left in his private study. In them, he reportedly spoke about forgiveness, gratitude, and the lessons he learned from his father, Kirk. He reminded them to stay humble, to cherish each other, and to never let the glitter of Hollywood outshine the importance of family. Fans around the world have reacted with emotion, flooding social media with tributes and clips from his greatest moments, from the ruthless charm of Gordon Gekko to the raw vulnerability of his later roles. It's as if people finally understood that behind those characters was a man who had lived 1,000 lives in one. Catherine Zeta-Jones, ever the pillar of grace, shared a quiet tribute, a black-and-white photo of them laughing together, captioned simply, "My love. My forever." That post alone said more than any statement ever could. Now, as the entertainment world continues to process the legacy of Michael Douglas, what stands out isn't just the fortune he left behind, it's the impact of his presence, his resilience, and his humanity. He came from Hollywood's golden age, but managed to stay timeless, a bridge between generations of talent and integrity. His family may cry today, but those tears are born of love, pride, and gratitude for the man who gave them everything, not just in wealth, but in wisdom and heart.